Hey folks, Jackdaw here. Brace yourself for an exciting Dragon Age Dreadwolf plot tease that seems to be at the centre of everything. And this has all been sourced straight from Steam's database for Dreadwolf's store page listing, and thanks to Hunger on Twitter, a sharp-eyed fan who spotted this update on the BSN unofficial fan forum, we're diving straight into an intriguing plot detail, all leaked by BioWare themselves. So basically, BioWare has been tinkering on the back end of their Steam page for Dragon Age Dreadwolf in anticipation for their upcoming summer reveal. The most significant change is a brand new client icon, and this brand new icon prominently features a Lyrium blade, very similar with a few changes to the one that Solas wielded in the 2022 cinematic Dragon Age Day teaser. Now, first of all, a client icon is basically a small graphic linked to a client application. In this case, it is a visual ID for the game showing up on Dreadwolf's user interface or its in-systems notifications. More promptly, it's going to be on your My Library section when Dreadwolf is out. And so for context, this client icon being a dagger is now a symbol for Dreadwolf, highlighting its significance in the game and its story. Picture it exactly like Dragon Age Inquisition's Inquisition logo, which was spread across its saving icon, to its menus, to of course its client icon. But here is the twist with this blade client icon, because the blade here is blue, unlike the red Lyrium ritual blade which was described in Tevinter Nights. And to be honest, it's a bit puzzling, especially considering that in the comic Dragon Age Dark Fortress, a very separate ritual blade, which was made from the exact same red Lyrium idol, was equally unmistakably red. Yet we have a regular Lyrium blade as the main icon for Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and it makes me wonder, with my tinfoil hat now donned, could there be two types of Lyrium blades at play in Dreadwolf here? One from the red Lyrium idol that has been hinted at with Solas now wielding, and another mysterious one, perhaps one that our new hero will take charge of. Now, this theory comes from my analysis in last year's red Lyrium idol breakdown that I do recommend you check out for all the details on where the red Lyrium idol is and its complete significance to Solas. But in it, I discussed Solas's mission to reclaim his red Lyrium idol, intending to wield it as a ritual blade to dismantle the Veil. This plan was hinted at in the Dragon Age Day 2022 cinematic, as the fate of Phaedus now literally teeters on a knife's edge. Very fun pun, BioWare. The idol's significance lies in its potential to be transformed into a ritual blade as depicted in Tevinter Nights, and then to use it to sunder the Veil. Now, the Dragon Age Day 2022 cinematic, which was presented as an in-game cutscene, strongly suggests that Solas either has possession of the idol or will retrieve it during the events of Dreadwolf. Whether this revelation occurs early in the game, like literally straight away after creating your character, or later on, like in the midpoint once we catch up to Solas, regardless of the context, it is evident that Solas is going to reclaim his idol, thus setting the stage for his pivotal decision to destroy the Veil and deal with the consequences. This cinematic only implied this crucial turning point, hinting at Solas's intention to then unleash the Elven gods and ultimately reshape Phaedus. The consequences of both are of course unknown and seem to set up Dreadwolf's story. Now, while that kind of gives us an idea of Dreadwolf's story and it all kind of seems doom and gloom, in this conflict, it would seem a regular Lyrium blade could actually be a counter. A very good contrast of red versus blue, so to speak, in a very cliche kind of way. Considering Solas's readiness to destroy the Veil with the red Lyrium blade, the question arises, what could counter a red Lyrium blade, and what could stop stop the Veil from being destroyed? And the answer seems simple. Perhaps a regular Lyrium weapon. As we know, red Lyrium is tainted by the Blight, it's known to weaken the Veil, and it drives its wielders mad. Hence the reasons why Solas is going to use it to destroy the Veil. Yet regular Lyrium, while powerful, lacks this insanity-inducing blighted corruption. In fact, regular Lyrium enables mages to consciously enter the Fade, it boosts Templar's abilities against magic, and it has even been used in making explosives. With all of these attributes, regular Lyrium stands as a formidable opponent to a red Lyrium blade. And so, perhaps just like the Inquisitor's Anchor, our new hero, Rook, is going to wield a blade infused with regular Lyrium. This could grant Rook distinctive powers and abilities against Solas and the Elven gods, especially given Rook's covert nature differing from past heroes. Rook is going to be more like a spy, somebody who's going to rise above the authorities, but without the actual power to do so. And moreover, the distinctive properties of regular Lyrium in a condensed blade could introduce so many exciting gameplay mechanics, revolutionizing combat in a multitude of ways regardless of your class. It's like you would always have a powerful magical melee weapon even if you were playing as a mage, which would be such an exciting shake-up. And like on a real note, how are we, Rook, a covert hero, going to go against an elven god and also stop the Veil's destruction? And if the Veil is going to be destroyed, how are we then going to go against the elven gods? This has been one of my questions for such a long time, and I think that a super powerful magical weapon tied to the blood of the Titans, an ancient hive mind seemingly to be the creators of Thedas, could certainly be one way to level with Solas. I say level with because of course red Lyrium is more powerful, yet has a lot more consequences for when dealing with. And I think also if Rook did have their own regular Lyrium blade, this could open up the narrative to so many other plotlines, giving the dwarves more of a central place in the narrative of Dreadwolf. Given the very nature of this blade, perhaps a quick trip to Kalsharok or the Deep Roads or some other dwarven thaig, so dwarves can examine the properties of the blade or upgrade it or what have you. It instantly has so many other plot connections that would open the narrative up. But all to say, based on this client icon, this Lyrium blade is at the centre of Dreadwolf's story, as we already know because the fate of Thedas teeters on a knife's edge, but could that now be at the balance of two different knives? What do you think about this client icon? Is it a brand new regular Lyrium blade, or is it simply just Solas's red Lyrium ritual blade with now a different look just because BioWare wanted to jazz it up? What do you think about this one? Am I tinfoiling way too hard, or is this icon simply just Solas's ritual blade and I am literally goofing and clowning around? In truth, I actually am going to miss clowning around once we do get Dreadwolf content, especially in the upcoming summer reveal, which seemingly is around a month away. You know, while it may sound delusional, I am going to miss yearning and hoping for this game and all the amount of times we've had circus parties hoping and hoping and hoping for news. It's been some good fun times and I'm going to miss that. But of course, we are at least going to have some proper new Dragon Age Dreadwolf content to be excited about, so that is of course going to be exciting. But until that moment, you're of course already in the right place for the latest on Dragon Age Dreadwolf. I've been Jackdaw, and until the next one, I should go whoa 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 whoa.